My name is Miguel, and I'm a golf expert with Curated, and I have helped hundreds of players get into the right gear for them. Today, I'm going to be testing and reviewing the Wilson Dynapower iron. This is a 5-iron in the Wilson Dynapower lineup, and the shaft is a KBS Max Ultralight Stiff. Wilson claims that based on their data, the overwhelming majority of mishits for average golfers is towards the toe. And because of that, they took that data and helped create an iron that has a sweet spot that's pulled slightly more towards the toe. They're claiming that their AI-designed face is going to help increase ball speeds on mishits as well, and that this toe-weighted sole and thicker sole are going to help you get through the turf, keep that base square, get the ball launching high and down far. First up, I'm not sponsored by any brand, so these are my truly objective and honest opinions. If you'd like to chat with me about which clubs would work best for your needs, click on my Curated profile link in the description below, and I'm happy to help you out. My first impression of the club, just by looking at it, is it looks solid, looks meaty, looks super game improvement. That is to say, it looks like it's a bigger head. However, when you put it down at address, there isn't really anything projecting out of the sole or the trailing edge to make it look too big. And I'm really impressed with how they got this sole to be thick, which helps you glide through the turf, but keep it looking like a relatively classic club. As far as performance, I was blown away. The first couple of hits, and I hit a 5-iron for the first time with this. So I'm thinking that this club as a 5-iron is going to be a little bit lower. It's going to be harder to hit. But man, it took off nice and high and straight, and it felt super smooth. There is technology in this club, even though it looks relatively classic. The power holes remain. Wilson has stood behind this technology for quite some time now. They are slightly refined, and there are less of them. There are only 3 compared to past models. But what they're really excited about is the AI designed face. This is what's helping them keep those ball speeds high even on missed hits. There are players out there who like a more narrow sole. They believe that that helps them to change the face angle at impact, whether they close the face or open it, to create shots that change direction. For players who want super amounts of control but less forgiveness, they should shy away from this. In terms of feel, this is where I'm most impressed with this club. The sweet spot is so big, and this club is so forgiving that you feel like a smooth hit. That is to say that even on a slight miss hit, because that sweet spot is bigger, because it's more forgiving, it feels smooth, just going right through the ball. As much as I love this club, I have only one drawback to mention, and that is the polished chrome look. I'm so impressed with this club. I feel bad even saying it, but I think the polished chrome is just too reflective for my taste.
I don't play game improvement irons throughout my career, so it's not something that I usually keep in the bag. However, Wilson is making me rethink that with these because they're so easy to hit. Distance, these are fantastic. They are hot off the face, almost too hot in my opinion. One thing I noticed about when I hit these is the ball was launching off them, and I was about 1 to 2 clubs longer than usual, so I had to dial in those distances, which took a little getting used to. Forgiveness was great too. I feel like for a game improvement iron, I was hitting the ball where I wanted to. Even when I made bad swings, I missed a couple on the toe. Maybe I didn't take straight divot, kind of off to the left, kind of more of a pull. They still went straight, which I really liked. I would recommend this club. This is going to be a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I think even if you're a low handicapper, if iron play is not your best attribute, I would consider looking into these. They are classic enough and workable enough that you can still hit some shots with them. But if you need a little bit more help in your iron striking and need a little bit more confidence boost, these might not be a bad thing to look at.
I recommend this club for a wide range of players. And believe it or not, I'm going to say this, I think some low handicappers could even use. For those of you who are beginners or intermediate golfers, this club is going to make the game more enjoyable. Who should avoid this club? Players who really want to be able to shape the ball left or right, right to left, change the trajectories. There are players out there who want strong feedback when they miss a shot. This isn't for you because this makes a lot of shots feel really good, look really good. It's not the most workable. It's not really designed for that. So if you're someone who wants to really work the ball, or you want a smaller sweet spot to help give you negative feedback, this isn't for you.
If you want help finding the right clubs for you, reach out to me or one of my fellow experts at Curated, and we'll be happy to help you out. And if you like this video, hit subscribe and watch more from Curated. Thank you so much for watching. Cannot wait to see you next time.